For me, I came to Naropa with an interest in international work, and I came to Naropa with the desire to work with sex trafficking. And so kind of already had a very strong leaning towards like social action art therapy and that sort of thing. Like, the experience absolutely solidified my commitment to that kind of work.
You know, I feel bad leaving the country, feeling like I learned more than the person that I worked with, that they learned. And it's hard to sit with that. It's hard to say, wow, I think I left with more than I left you. But just having that impact and that contact, it's impactful. And it makes a difference just giving them that 5 minutes of contact. You empowered them in some way by giving them that space and that support.
The experience of the trip was learning for me. The fundraise, the trip itself, the aftermath of the trip, I'm continuing to learn from this experience. I mean, the whole trip.
We don't really know yet, like what we gave transitions, how it was useful to them, how it's going to continue to impact them. We talk a lot about the work that we did with the girls, but then like the trainings that we did with the staff really offered them like a lot of tools that they said were going to be really valuable for the work that they're doing. And to be able to contribute that is a really incredible thing.
What was really beneficial was to bring my spiritual practice. I brought my Bodhisattva vow, which is a vow that, you know, I'm basically in servitude to others' enlightenment and not for my own benefit. So every morning I would do that, and sometimes every night. I mean, it was really, I needed that more than I ever have before. It's not like, you know, you go, do the work, and then come home. There is no home. You know, you're at a hotel, and it's strange, and you don't have your comfort. So how can you take care of yourself in that very foreign place? And I think that that's a challenge, but also a gift, you know, because you become stronger because of it. I know I became stronger in my practice, and that was a beautiful learning curve for me.
Like, it just proved to me, like, this is what I want to do, and that it's powerful and it works. And it was, the art, you didn't need to say anything. Just having contact through the art process was enough. The contact was intense. And being able to have the Naropa experience and the training that we get in Naropa, being able to have our mindfulness techniques of being able to sit with what's hard, but sitting through that process, and, you know, was huge.
I left Cambodia with far more questions than answers about anything. And questions on every level, like questions about art therapy, questions about sex trafficking, questions about social justice, questions, tons of questions about my role in a developing country, questions about trauma. And when you step into Cambodia, you're stepping into multiple layers of trauma. You're in a country that is in the midst of rebuilding itself from intense trauma. And so you're carrying that into the work that you're doing with these organizations there as well. And you hold a lot. And you find yourself facing a lot of your own assumptions and a lot of your own projections, and asking a lot of questions, and lots of times having to sit with a very uncomfortable fact that you have no idea what the answer is. And you probably never will. And that's what you do. And